Hi guys, today I'm making a video on things I wasn't ready for while moving to Germany. So I'll take you through different things that I found culturally shocking or different or never seen before, and I'll walk you through them in this video. So let's get started. Step 1 is always carry your keys, because if you forget them, then you'll have to call someone to make the keys, and that's a lot of cost. So it can easily go up to 80 euros, and if it's night time, then 100, 500 euros, you never know. Now we're halfway through and we just got to glass separation unit. This is something where you throw your glass. So this is green glass, white glass, and brown glass. So you don't throw your glass in normal dustbins, but you throw in these kind of places, and that too in timings like morning 7 to night 7. You cannot throw this on Sundays. If someone watches you, they'll complain. And next thing is this kind of box where you throw your clothes. So if you have old clothes or kitchen articles to give away, you can throw your shoes, jackets, papers, documents, books. You can simply give it here for charity. This is different in India. Like if we have class, we simply collect it and give it to Raddi wala, Bangar wala kind of person, or we just throw it in our normal garbage, which is mixed garbage. Only some cities have this waste separation of wet and dry waste, but here it's not like that. Every garbage is separate. So you have a separate bin for papers, you have a separate bin for plastic and recyclables, you have a separate bin for bio or organic waste, and you also have separate bins for other waste. So something like very hard plastics like toothbrush or garden cans, something like that, they have again a separate waste. And if you want to throw harmful chemicals, then you have again boxes like that. So here everything has a rule. You want to do something, there is a rule and you need to follow that rule. By the way, this is a garden, it's lovely. And next thing is batteries. Also they are dangerous waste materials, so you just can't throw it in garbage. You have to go to a supermarket and throw the batteries there in designated boxes. So this is something really different. I wasn't ready for so much garbage separation here. When I started in Germany, I was new. The hostel warden, she took at least 15 to 20 minutes to explain us how to separate garbage, where to read, how to read. So this is taken very seriously in Germany. There are nice waterfalls or fountains on the roads and in parks, and people simply go there in summer and take their children, bathe in it. This is common. Also, if you have any water body like rivers, lakes around, then people simply go there and start swimming directly. There's no uh, problem. Like in India, you'd never do that, but here the lakes and rivers are so clean. People love to do that, and we've tried it. It's awesome. So, this is something new. I didn't even know swimming. After coming here, we learned it, and now we like it here. Next point is that everything closes at 8 p.m. So if you want to go shopping, grocery shopping, clothes shopping, any kind of shopping, all the shops close at 8 p.m. So you need to go there after work and finish your grocery shopping or any important work that you have. Sundays here are basically dead. So there's nothing going on, literally nothing. Most of the restaurants are closed, and shops, all of them close Saturday 8 p.m. So nothing's going on Sunday, and it's a rest day. So in Germany, you call it Ruhetag. So on Sunday you don't do any work, no vacuums or any other activity like gardening, mowing in the garden, which will cause noise and disturb your neighbors on their rest day. So this is something I really didn't know, because in India, Sunday was the day when we went shopping and did all our work. So this was really different. Even we are going to supermarket now, because uh, this is something that you can't order. Like in India, you can easily order things at home and you get offers on it. But here there's nothing like that. Very few shops offer this kind of thing where they deliver home, but you have to go and you have to shop generally. There's so much sun. It's, I think, 6 or 7 p.m. and it's still strong sunlight, because it's summertime, and here in summers the sun sets at 10 p.m. So when I was new here, it was so difficult. I used to think that it's just evening and I used to procrastinate having dinner, and suddenly when you look at the watch when it's dark, it's already 10:30 p.m. So that was like a shock. See, the sun is so strong in summer. So in winters it's opposite, completely opposite. The sun sets as early as 3:30 or 4 p.m. and it gets dark so soon. It's not the best time of the year to visit Germany that time, because it's really cold, always raining, and really dark. And only in Christmas time there are Christmas markets, but otherwise, if you're from India, it will be difficult to manage with the cold. It takes time until you adjust to that. When my parents were here, they were just in June and July. It rained one day and they were feeling so cold. So it's not easy to adjust to the cold here. It takes some time. Next point is following traffic rules and all kinds of rules. So Germany is known for their laws. If you break law here, your fine can be really big. So for example, torrents. One of our friends told us that she was coming from her country to Germany via bus, and the torrent website was open on the laptop. When she crossed the border, she realized that site is open. She closed it. It was open for an hour, and after 4 5 months, she got 1200 euro fine for that site being open. German laws are really strict. Also, traffic laws. Like in India, you simply show your hand and cross the road, but here it doesn't work like that. You have to wait for that signal to turn green, and only then you can cross the road on this path shown, only on the walking way. And even for cars, the speed here in this area is 50. So if you go above, like even 3 kilometers, sometimes if you go above, if the limit is 50 and you go at 53, then it's gonna be difficult because you'll get a fine. It can be anything between 30 euros to 100 euros depending on how much limit did you break. And follow the rules. That's the thing. If you're in Germany, simply follow the rules. That will save a lot of your headache and your money. Supermarket baskets here, they are connected with this. So if you put a coin inside, only then it will be able to remove, otherwise it's just stuck. All the vegetables here come in packaging. So if I want to buy just uh, two of these onions, it's not possible. I have to buy this whole thing. Or there's a expensive version, maybe that I can get. Same thing here. I also started eating so much of broccoli. Now I love this vegetable. Next point is language. Knowing language is so important in Germany. Let me give you an example. Everything here is written in German language. So if you don't know what this means, you may end up picking the wrong product. So this means turkey and this is chicken. And once it happened that one of my friends didn't know German and they picked up a wrong product. So the schinken sounds like chicken, but it's actually pork. So this mistake, especially for vegetarians, if you are a vegetarian person or have some special dietary requirements or allergies, then it's very important that you know the German word for the product from which you have allergy or something that you should avoid. And one more thing, egg is considered vegetarian here. Biscuits here contain egg and there's no veg or non-veg marking. If you are someone who doesn't like egg in their biscuits, then always turn the biscuit. Check the ingredients because it is possible that it contains egg. So it is possible that you see something written as vegetarian but in ingredients it is veg. So beware of that. Learn language. One more point where language can be helpful to you is finding jobs, whether part-time job or full-time job. If you know language, it goes so quick you won't even know it. Like I got my first job as a student and my full-time job because I knew the language. That's why the process went faster, and people are not able to believe that how can I get jobs fast. So I simply adapted to the German market. Adapting, knowing what the market requires is so important, and if you prepare that way, you'll be really good to go in Germany. One more thing with respect to language is that if you get any official documents or newspapers or anything, it's always in German. So anything related to visa, you have to go to government office. you have to talk in German there. If they are not ready to talk in English, you have to take someone who knows German. And I was not ready for that because when I was new, I came with very basic German language skills, and it was so difficult to understand what they're saying, especially in that dialect. So, learning language is something I tell people if they want to come to Germany. Otherwise, life becomes difficult. If you know the language, more than 50 to 70% of your problems get solved easily even before you come to know them. That even won't be a problem for you. But if you don't know the language, every step looks very difficult and unknown, and you need someone's help continuously to solve your problems.